Hello, everyone. Here we are once more with Estamos Ready, the Spanglish radio show. How are you doing, my dear Oscar?
I'm so good today. Finally, Thursday afternoon. We are finishing.
Friday.
No, it's Thursday.
Oh, mi cabeza.
No, we need one more day to finish.
You're totally right.
Yes. So, no, I'm really happy. I'm really happy to be here one more time with you.
Nice. Y como pueden ver, nosotros no estamos solos hoy día. Partimos al tiro el programa aquí en compañía.
No, tenemos un invitado,
Tenemos un
Marexa.
invitado al tiro, comenzando el programa con invitado.
Me parece excelente. ¿Quién lo presenta, tú o yo?
Él.
El que se presente, ¿ok?
I think it's
Mi
a good
estimado, can you say who you are and so give us some personal information about you?
Yeah, sure. Well, this is in Spanglish or English? Or can I
It's
use both?
Spanglish. You can,
Spanglish.
if you
Nice.
forget a word, no problem. You
I
can say it in
use- I can
Spanish.
use
Yes.
Spanish. All right. So hello, everyone. Also, really happy to be here. My name is Enzo.
Enzo Rivera,
Enzo
right?
Rivera, right?
Very good.
I'm not Italian, although the name is Italian.
It sounds, actually, if you put it like the
Enzo.
pronunciation, like
Enzo.
Enzo
Enzo
Rivera.
Rivera.
You know, I used to work with people from Italy,
Okay.
right? And they always told me that I pronunciate my name wrong because
You
I said
said-
Enzo.
Enzo.
And they always told me, no, it's Enzo. It has
Enzo.
a silent T. You have to use it.
Ah, silent T. Enzo.
Anyways, Enzo.
Okay,
I'm
and
a student
you're a student in Duoc here.
in Duoc here in Turismo.
And do you study? Oh, let me take a look at you. You study administration.
Tourism administration.
Ah, tourism administration. That's
are.
good. That's good. That's
Yep.
good. And in which year are you now? First, second,
Now this
third?
is my second year.
Second year.
Second year.
Ah,
Half of the
you're just a baby,
Kind
and
of.
you have done a lot of stuff already.
Yeah, well, not that much of a baby. If you look that I'm 25 and I'm in my second year. of
25
university.
Pero yo soy 2 años mayor apenas.
Mira,
Well, if you
Marexa, no me
compare-
hagas hablar. No desubication now, please. No desubication.
Like, if you compare me with my classmates, everyone else is like 18 years old, 20 years old.
That happens to me when I studied teaching. I was 25, and my students were my
Your classmates.
Yes, were 18.
Yeah,
So it's I feel
that feeling.
the
you know, that
same.
feeling.
Yeah, it's the same. So Marexa, what are we going to do with
With our
Mr.
guest?
Enzo Rivera?
Rivera.
Rivera.
And so
Mira.
Ferrari, if you forget.
Yeah.
Ok, ya. Oye, bueno, hasta donde ya pudieron notar ustedes y nosotros también, por supuesto, acá nuestro querido invitado es muy bueno hablando en inglés.
Oye, sí, eres bueno para
Did
hablar
you
inglés.
notice
Algo.
Yes,
that?
that's good. That's good.
Empezó al tiro, sin calentamiento previo, hablando al tiro en inglés. Nosotros generalmente tenemos una rutina aquí en el programa en el que entramos como en un calentamiento primero con el idioma, con los invitados. Pero tú estás listo.
Es la costumbre más que nada
There
de
you
poder
are.
hacer el switch cerebral para empezar a hablar otro idioma.
It's
Mira.
nice. I love that.
A
I
veces
love
me
that.
confundo y mezclo con el portugués y el español y se me crea una mezcla que no se entiende, pero se intenta.
But it's good.
Portuguese, Spanish, and English.
And English.
What's your favorite?
Ooh.
I like English.
Ah.
I mean,
Bueno, se queda. Ah,
Yes.
Está bien, se queda.
Ahora que hubiese
it's
dicho
lovely.
portugués. It's lovely.
It's lovely to speak
Such a
English.
nice
You can
thing.
say so much things without so much words,
Yes.
and that's why I like it.
I would like to know, how is that you speak that perfect English?
Well, when I was a kid, I went to San Pedro de Atacama. I lived in San
Okay.
Pedro de Atacama for a few years. Actually, living there until COVID.
Okay.
Since 2013 until 1920.
You okay?
And then I lived there because of the COVID. I lost my job. My family couldn't keep me. With
Ah,
them.
you were working there.
Yeah.
What did you do?
I'm a professional guide in San Pedro de Atacama.
Ah,
I'm a
tourist
local-
guide?
I'm a local
Really?
guide. Right.
And so you say, okay, this is one rock, and this is a beautiful rock, and this
Just
is
like that.
another rock.
Just like
Pero-
it. This is beautiful. Appreciate it.
Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry, I'm just trying to be funny. Okay. This is a nice desert
Oye,
with
nuestro
sand.
radio escucha de Atacama se van a sentir ofendidos.
Chiquillos, yo amo Atacama, lo he pasado estupendo, pero no voy a hablar más de lo estupendo que lo pasé. Continue. Let's continue with Enzo Rivera.
Right, and well, I studied tourism in there in
Okay.
high school, in Licanantay High School.
Licanantay. That's a high school in
In San Pedro de
in San
Atacama.
Pedro de Atacama.
Licanantay,
Okay.
it's the name of the natives in San Pedro de Atacama. The
Oh.
ones that people usually call Atacameños.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, then the real name of them, the native name is the Licanantays.
Licanantays.
And that's
You
the name of the high
see, we
school.
always learn something here with our guests.
Licanantays.
Yeah. I am this kind of person that usually, how you say it in English, divulgador.
Divulgador, you mean?
I like to give information about everything that I know to other people. I like to to spread the knowledge.
Oh, spread knowledge. Okay.
That's it.
Okay, that's nice.
That's
So
why
that
I
is the reason you
usually-
like to be a tourist
tourism
guide.
right.
Ah, good. And are you working now?
No. Now I'm studying here. Actually, according to what I learn in classes, there's a lot of tourism in Concepcion, but I don't like this kind of tourism.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
If I am a guide, I like to be in the mountain, walking with people.
Okay, like a trekking activity.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like I don't like that much the city guide kind of experience.
Ah, okay, like
Much.
walking in, showing this is a museum, this is the famous building in the
I'm not that much into that. I don't enjoy it that much.
Get it, I understand. I understand. Are you, Marexa, a trekking girl?
Yes, I am.
Really?
I love trekking. La cara que pusiste.
I'm shocked. Really? I have to be honest, I hate trekking.
La cara que puso.
¿Pero qué
Oscar
tiene
fue
mi
como-
cara? What's
La
the
cara fue
problem?
como tú.
Obviamente tuvo que haber sido una cara perfecta, pero no, I hate trekking. No me gusta el trekking.
Uy, a mí me encanta.
Es que miro, por ejemplo, el cerro, me da como... Cuando estoy arriba
Porque
lo
no
disfruto.
tienes que mirar
No,
arriba al llegar.
y me da
disfrutas el
hambre, y me
proceso.
da sed.
Para
y
eso
después
llevas cositas ricas para comer.
Están todos
¿viste?
cansados, nadie quiere hablar y yo quiero
Oh,
hablar.
le
No,
meto-
I think I'm a problem. I am
Todo
the
lo
problem.
negativo.
All of that. Yes.
So we need to work with that.
Okay.
Yeah, we are going to. Oh yeah, but he said something really important and that called my attention because he said, according to, when we were talking about Concepcion, he said, according to what I've learned in classes, there is a lot of tourism in Concepcion.
Yep.
And I'm saying like, where?
Where? Yes, can you tell? Because now you are starting to be an expert on tourism.
On
So
tourism.
Yes.
where?
Well, in Concepcion, there's a lot of story about the structures that you can see around the city, like,
Okay.
like buildings.
Okay.
Because the story of Concepcion is really particular because of the earthquakes that has been here. Like two big
Yeah.
earthquakes
A lot
in
of
the
times.
30s and another one in the
80s?
80s, right? For that, the city was rebuilt a few times, so you can see all these years in the city if you start to look at the structures to the buildings.
Yes.
Okay.
For example, if there is a building that nowadays is a bank, a common bank like Banco Estado, right?
Yeah.
You may think that it's nothing, like it's just a building that the people build for it to be a bank.
It's just a bank.
It's just a bank.
It's
But
just a
then
bank.
you understand that it's a story
It has
behind
history
it,
behind,
about
yes.
a family making their life, coming here to Concepcion, surviving the earthquake, right? What they
Okay.
did, what the decisions were. And
That's the
it's a
thing
lot of
that nobody knows. Nobody has that information, or nobody tell that information.
Yeah, because people is not that much into it. Because as I say, a lot of people don't like to or don't think about looking for the history of their own city.
Yeah, that's
Right.
the issue.
For example, Duoc.
Yes.
By the University of Concepcion.
Yes.
If you notice, it's kind of different from all the other universities in Concepcion. And the reason for that is because the vision that the person that made it has when they create that university was to make it similar to the universities in the United States. Like an open campus.
Yes,
for
it's like an
people to
open
go
campus.
in,
Yes.
Right.
It's very similar.
And
I studied in Australia, and it's very similar.
You see, and actually, I went there once with a friend, and I started to hear there were some people speaking in English, and they clearly didn't look like Chileans.
Yeah, that happens. That happens.
And my inside, the guy inside of me was talking to me and saying, "Go talk to them, explain them the history, take
Yeah.
them to your excursion, make them yours."
Yeah, that's good. That's good. And you know that I immediately noticed that you like English because that is the feeling we have.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Yeah.
that happens to me. I don't know if
Yeah.
that happens to you.
Like from the guts.
Yeah, I really
Yeah.
want to speak English. Please
Yes.
talk to me, because I was really, really shy when I was
Understood.
young, not anymore. Yeah. You no me crees nada.
Hard to believe.
It's
Tú no me crees
possible.
nada. Pero, en fin, eso. Ya no hablo más, Marex.
No,
I'm shy again.
You know, I'm the same as you, actually. When people that know me nowadays, they don't believe me when I say that I was a shy boy, that I didn't have that many
Were
friends. that I
you?
didn't-
Really?
Yeah, I was. I kind of was. I was the kind of person that usually when I talked in public, my face was a tomato.
Ah, you were
okay.
blushing.
Tomato,
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Because I got really nervous, I forgot what to talk about. But with the time, I got used to it. I got used to make mistakes.
And no problem, because that is a process
And that's
in
the
life,
process,
in
and
everything.
People understand that.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Like,
Mira,
yep.
No, nos ampliamos aquí. Estamos
Ya.
hablando
Yes.
ahora de la timidez. Mira cómo
Yes.
pasamos del turismo de Concepción a la timidez.
Así pasa.
¿Cómo pasa la eso pasa porque se da una conversación natural, ¿viste? Aquí no estamos preocupados como de que si hablo bien, si es que estoy pronunciando bien, si es que estaré usando la palabra correcta, etcétera. Fluye nomás. Y eso es súper importante al momento de hablar inglés, porque generalmente el chileno pasa esto, que se preocupa de no cometer errores. Y está
Exacto.
muy consciente de no me vaya a equivocar y eso solamente te frena. Entonces,
Exacto.
yo creo que un consejo, y yo creo que tú lo has hecho muy bien hasta el momento, Enzo, de hablar con más libertad. Si me equivoco, ¿qué importa? Si
Sí.
estoy hablando un segundo idioma, es obvio que me
Estás
voy a
aprendiendo.
equivocar. Me
Go
equivoco
for
hasta en
it.
español, no me voy a
Go for
equivocar
it.
en
Go for it
inglés.
always.
Entonces, eso.
Oye,
hablar
Marexa, y cuéntame, en este primer bloque, ¿qué vamos a escuchar? ¿Nos tienes alguna sorpresa o no?
¿Me?
Yes.
Why would I?
Always.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
¿Qué nos tienes?
Mira, lo que pasa es que vamos a estar hablando en un ratito más de un tema muy particular, pero no voy a decir cuál es el tema.
Me parece. A surprise.
Porque las canciones que vamos a escuchar son las que finalmente nos van a delatar. De hecho, Enzo, te vamos a dejar la misión a ti. Vamos a escuchar 2 temas y quiero que después de escuchar esos 2 temas, tú nos cuentes de qué crees que se va a tratar las secciones que van a continuar después. ¿Te
Alright.
parece?
Bueno, bueno.
Is that a challenge?
Challenge
Yes?
accepted.
Perfect, challenge accepted. Good. So, vamos a escuchar entonces la primera canción con Surf Mesa and Ailey, which is, and also with Emily, I Love You Baby.
Okay.
That's a song. I
And?
Love You Baby. And we are going to listen to Frankie Valli with Can't Take My Eyes Off You. Enjoy them.
Bye bye. Okay, we are back with Marexa and our guest, Enzo Rivera. Oye, qué buena música, Marexa.
Bueno,
Ajá.
Oye, Enzo, what do you think we are going to talk later in the
Ese fue
show?
el challenge. That
What
was
was
the
the
challenge.
That was the
according,
challenge.
according to the songs, I'll guess romance.
Romance, love,
Is it
Marexa.
about love?
Is it about love? Everything is about love. do you know?
Life, it's
Well,
about love.
today's session, no, today's chapter, I forgot
Show.
the word, today's show.
Today's show,
Mira.
it's about love.
It's
of
about
course.
love. Sí, porque tú insististe tanto en el
Siempre me
capítulo
hacen caso en
anterior.
todo, siempre me hacen caso en todo. I did it
Mira,
again.
Mira. No fue por obedecerte, Oscar, que quede claro.
Me parece,
porque
me
yo no
parece.
obedezco a nadie, excepto a mi jefecito. Jefecito, si estás viendo esto, es mentira.
Sí
Solo
lo
a ti,
escucho, sí
jefecito.
lo escucho.
Pero no, fue porque insististe, entonces me aburriste tanto que quería cosas relacionadas con
Bueno,
el amor.
yo
y el
amo
amor,
mucho.
y el amor.
Yo amo todo, amo este micrófono, la pantalla.
Amo todo.
Amo todo.
Yeah, perfect.
Yes.
So that's what we are going to be talking about today in the level up section and
Okay.
also in yours, or not?
Yes, music to my ears.
Yes.
Yes.
Seguimos entonces.
Seguimos entonces.
Y bien, buen oído ahí, querido Enzo. Oye, pero yo quiero saber más de ti. I want to learn more about your experience.
About my experience,
Yes.
like working.
Because
or?
I know, I've heard somewhere that you have worked a lot in different places.
Yep.
You already told us about your experience in the north of Chile, in Atacama. But that's it. But I know you have more.
A little bit more.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Where have you worked?
Well, I principally work in San Pedro de Atacama, right?
Okay.
Yes. But I also work here in San Pedro. Nowadays, I work in Hualqui.
In Hualqui,
okay.
really?
Because I live in Hualqui now.
Okay.
Right. And at a time, I was looking for a job, and then I found a job, and now I'm miserable. Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, I
but-
get it.
but,
I have been there.
But well, anyways, I guess by being lucky, I went to the government service that you can go there, I don't know how
Yes.
to call it, and said, hey, I'm looking for a job, help me.
Okay.
And they helped me with that.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh.
and actually I leave my curriculum, and that same afternoon someone called me and they told me, I need you to work with us in the campings area, like it's a Club de Campo,
Yes.
right? That's called Ainawe.
Okay.
It's very
I know
famous right now.
Yeah,
Very
so
famous.
I ended up working there as first I went as a receptionist.
Mhm.
In the entry, I received the tickets, I talked with the people, and
Okay.
then they told me, you know how to swim? I said, no, but I can learn.
Oh.
All right.
Good,
You'll be a
answer.
lifeguard.
Yeah.
Oye,
Yeah.
qué
Oye, por
buena
favor,
respuesta para
alumnos
las
Duoc que nos estén
entrevistas.
escuchando, esa es la forma de responder. Puedo aprender, lo
pero
puedo
no
hacer.
solo alumnos Duoc, todos los que nos estén
Bueno, sí, pero es que
escuchando.
aquí tenemos un ejemplo de compañero, a eso me refiero.
Ya,
No,
sí,
todo
sí,
el
sí.
mundo tiene que aprender eso.
Que es una
Siempre
muy buena respuesta
responder.
para las entrevistas laborales.
Sí, sí
Muy
puedo
buena,
aprender.
Porque, ¿sabes esto? Claro. No, pero lo puedo aprender.
Lo puedo aprender.
Maravilloso.
Deme 2 semanas, listo. Así de
So,
rápido.
Contratado.
Contratado. You're hired.
And they told me to learn how to swim. Actually, they inscribed me in the swimming lessons in Inaue to prepare me to be a
Okay.
lifeguard.
Oh.
And then I end up being the chief lifeguard of the
Oh, really?
company, right? I trained the
Look
other
at,
ones. I
look
made
at
them the schedule.
him.
So that was my life, actually, my work in the summer, like in winter and in the low temporadas.
The season?
In the season, in the low season,
the low
right?
season?
I work like just the weekends.
Oh, okay.
Nowadays, I'm not doing it because the last semester in the university, I start to work before ending the classes,
Okay.
and I leave all my work to my classmate, to Enrique. I don't know if you know it.
No.
You know him. So I said to myself, I'm not doing that
Enrique,
again.
what's
Not
the last
fair,
name?
you said.
Timmerman.
Enrique Timmerman, my
Okay.
ex-student.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so I didn't want to make that again, to leave him all the work, to
Yeah.
leave all the work to him. So
Oh,
that's
okay.
why I'm not working now. and
Oh, okay.
that's
But I'm pretty sure that next semester you will be working again.
Probably, it's more than
Yeah.
probably.
And have you used English in
Your works?
in the working area some
In
day?
Atacama or
In
here?
Atacama?
Have you?
Have
Because
you
you said
ever?
you said that you learn English in
Yeah.
that way. So you have been talking in English
I've been
every
talking in
single
English.
job that you have.
Not here, because there's not that many people that speak English here.
Okay.
Here, a few times I speak Portuguese because there were people from Brazil in the swimming pool.
Nice.
Right?
Okay.
So I have to tell them to not jump into the water.
Okay.
But in San Pedro de Atacama, at my third year of high school, it was a technician's high school.
Okay.
So I started to work in a hotel, a big hotel. That's the Tierra Atacama Hotel.
Okay.
That was the first time that I started to speak in English with people, that I lost the fear of speaking with people.
Nice.
Because, as
Do
you
you know
say,
where they were from?
Yeah, the first ones, they were from the UK.
UK.
Yeah, and I didn't understand a thing of what they
Because
say.
of the British accent.
Yeah.
British accent. So
Right.
did you
get
have
used.
tea with them?
No.
Cup
No,
of
no
tea.
tea and
No,
biscuits.
cup of tea.
No biscuits. Okay.
But as you
Okay.
say it, you lose the fear of talking in English when you realize that cuando hablas con una persona que habla inglés, hazlo hablar español.
And they start like,
I like that. I like that. I'm going to use
but
that with my
it's
students.
true. I mean,
Yes.
people, if you're learning a second language, come on, you have some, I don't know how to say it, and not even in Spanish, like a plus over anybody else.
Yeah.
I mean, if you speak a second language and they speak just their mother language, just
Yes.
what the one that they were born with, so that's your, how do you say, ventaja. That's your
Oh,
your advantage.
your advantage.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, true, absolutely true.
Yep.
And where did you have a conversation with them?
The first time that I remember said in that occasion was, "All right, family, this is my first time doing this. My English is not really good, so I hope you can help me with the words that I don't know. And I hope you can understand me."
What did they
Right.
say?
They helped me a little bit with it, actually.
Okay.
Principally because it was my first time working and I
And-
said I never worked with big
oh.
groups, right? And I talked to my boss and said I never worked with groups of more than 10 persons, 8 persons. And the first time that I worked with them, they sent me in a bus with 32 persons.
Okay.
So I had to use a microphone. I didn't know how to use it. I didn't know if people listened to me.
So it was everything new
It
for
was
you.
everything new for me. It
And
happens
in
to me a
English.
lot. Actually, it happens to me a lot that since I did the military service,
Okay.
a lot of people usually, when it happens in my work, they told me, now do this. And I'm like, I never done it before. No, but you have to do it. And I do it. Like, the best as I can.
Yes, I think
Right.
it's the best.
Viste, es que él no tiene miedo. Ya lo descubrí.
Sí,
Ahí
po.
está el secreto del éxito de Enzo. No hay miedo.
Yeah.
O a lo mejor
I mean,
hay, pero
it's-
lo vences.
yo
Hay que
digo-
guardarlo.
yo lo
You
digo como,
bite the bullet.
Hazte el
Yes.
tonto. Play full.
Yeah.
Just play full.
Yes.
Yes.
That's
Admit
good.
that you don't know.
That's good. That's good.
Me
I think
encanta
I
esa
have
actitud.
done that before. Yeah, but I didn't realize at that moment. So now that you're talking, because I have done stuff like that, I just go for it.
I think that to lose fear is a key to success.
Yes, I think so. And that is a typical characteristic of Chilean people. We feel embarrassed of everything, and we are so scared about everything. Everything that is different, we're scared.
Yeah.
So I think that is something positive about you.
Remember that I said that I was kind of a hippie?
Yeah.
I say that because usually when I talk with people, I like to connect to people to the human side.
Oh,
I mean, I always say we are all humans. We are supposed to help each other just by being humans. So try to do it.
Yeah.
Usually when I talk to that with tourists, they usually catch it. I don't know if they do it because they see me as a character, as a guy character, and oh my God.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Well, that is what I say to my students when we are in class. I say, when you speak English, you need to create your own character. If you like an actor or someone from a show or a sitcom, you need to create your character. This is not you. So that way you cannot be afraid of speaking English. So create your character.
Yeah, but
In my house, this is not me.
Character. Para los que saben inglés lo están entendiendo, pero para los que no, imagínate.
Un personaje. Créate tu
Eso.
personaje
Si no estamos
en
hablando del
inglés.
carácter, es que se parece la palabra.
It's a false
Sí.
cognate.
Yes, it's a false cognate. So, no estamos hablando del carácter de la
Estamos hablando de un
persona. Estamos hablando
personaje.
de crear un personaje.
Créate tu personaje y así no hay miedo.
That's
Después
true.
cuando vuelves a ser tú, si te da miedo, listo, te dio miedo nomás. Pero lo
Oye,
hiciste.
Enzo, and you mentioned that you learned English at school. Where you said it was only there? At school you learned everything,
actually-
you know?
Actually, I always like English, or I was into English because one of my hobbies is to play video games.
I knew it.
Video
I knew
games.
it.
Because of the glasses, or
No, of course not. No,
Well.
pero pasa que hay mucha gente que, bueno, ya, tenemos las personas que hablan inglés y estamos como por grupos. Quienes hablan inglés porque obviamente han ido a la universidad a aprender inglés, como los profesores de
Todo
inglés,
inglés,
traductores,
claro.
etcétera. Está el otro grupo que ha aprendido inglés porque ha tenido que vivir en el extranjero y por lo tanto, por supervivencia, termina aprendiendo, ¿cierto?, este segundo idioma. Tenemos un tercer grupo que es el grupo que ha ido a colegios bilingües, colegios en los que se enseña inglés, en
Y que es muy de exigente.
matemáticas y
Varias áreas.
Claro, ciencias, etcétera. Todos los ramos son dictados en este segundo idioma. Y después tenemos un tercer grupo. Entonces, no pertenecías a estos tres, por lo que tú mismo contabas. Y yo dije, ok, hay algo más acá. Porque no hay nadie, señores, que aprende inglés, para que ustedes lo sepan también, con solo las clases de colegio.
No, es la motivación.
El colegio en
En
inglés
este caso
puede
tu
ser,
motivación era el videojuego.
yo
Claro.
estaba con un
Tienes que
diccionario
tener un
viendo
extra.
videojuegos.
You see, that's the way you learn a second language if you don't study it full time and if you haven't lived abroad or if you haven't studied in a bilingual school. You have to be autodidacta. I have no idea how to say that in English.
It's a self-taught.
There you are. I totally
Self-taught.
forgot it.
El
Yes.
problema con eso es que creo que ahora la gente es todo es muy lazy. En el sentido de que ahora todo
Lazy.
está traducido, pueden usar el teléfono y buscar las traducciones y prefieren hacer-
Sacan como una fotita y se les traduce.
y si la película no está en
True.
español, no la ven.
Exacto.
Y es como, loco, aprendan. Es el idioma que se usa en todo el mundo.
Exactly. Y las personas, como tú mismo lo mencionaste, que terminan aprendiendo inglés, que tienen éxito aprendiendo este segundo idioma, efectivamente tienen que tener algo más. En tu caso fueron los videojuegos, ¿cierto? Hay gente que usa la música, que le
Igual.
gusta
I did it
mucho.
with music.
You
Me too.
see,
Sí, with
you
music,
see,
I did.
music or movies, as you also mentioned.
Sitcoms.
Sitcoms.
Friends.
or-
I
yeah.
love Friends. Yes.
I think that there is no English teacher that does
That
not love
Friends.
Yes.
Yes.
Y en tu caso, claro, como mencionaba, fueron los videojuegos.
Los videojuegos.
So you work with a dictionary?
Yeah, I used the dictionary. My father gave me a dictionary. I had it in my house. Never used it before.
You had like a paper dictionary.
Yeah, like a paper
Oh,
dictionary.
The
that's
old way.
nice.
Yeah, that's
I
why-
love dictionaries.
I don't know how people call my generation. It's the kind of a millennial.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
the ones that we are in the middle of the millennials and the Gen Z.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm Gen Z.
So I grow up with the technology growing up.
Okay.
I advance with the technology, so I adapt to it.
Okay.
So I start with the paper dictionaries. I start with all on paper. With
You
all
were
the
like in the
library.
transition.
I was in the transition.
Ah.
So that's why I know both sides of this technology.
So you have a good complement,
Yeah.
basically. Okay, but that's nice.
So you played with people from other countries, of course. That's why you needed to speak the second language.
No, it's because the video games at the time, they were not translated. I didn't understand a thing.
Got it. I thought you played online.
No, I'm a shy guy. I didn't like to play online.
got
Oh,
it.
that's good. See?
And that's true. In the old times, there were not like the Spanish version for it,
Yes.
and so on and so forth. So you only had the original version, and if it was in English, then how you played, how you follow the story, how you but
Yes, of
how
course, you need that.
you need instructions
Yes.
to follow.
And okay, we know something about your past. How did you learn English? But what is going to happen with Enzo Rivera in the future? What do you think when you finish
you have
your
plans?
your degree, your major here? How do you see yourself in the future?
Like if everything goes well, no one will see me again.
Oh, okay. Because are you planning to travel abroad?
I'm planning to travel abroad. Actually, I want to live in the future in Australia.
In Australia?
Australia.
Wow,
I
nice.
would like to travel.
I have
like,
friends there.
There's a few places that I like to go to.
Okay.
Basically, well, mainly because I have friends in these countries.
Okay.
Right. For example, now I have a friend of mine, a person that I teach him how to be a guide.
Okay.
He was my junior in the high school.
Okay.
Right. And now he
That's
is
nice.
in Canada working in tourism.
Wow.
Right. A lot of people like a few times offer me to work in this how you call these big boats that travel through the world, these cruisers.
Okay.
Cruises?
Yeah,
Yes.
they offer me to work in that, but I didn't like it because it was like working the whole year. You never
Yeah,
stop it,
and you work 24/7.
Yeah.
If you're sleeping at 3 a.m. and they need
But
you, they are
get
going
to know
Yeah.
lots of countries.
That's
I
Yeah.
think
That's
they
it's
they're easy.
experience.
Yeah.
It's experience.
It's experience. But you know, again, even though how I am, my personality and everything, I'm a shy boy. I'm a rat. I'm a gamer rat.
Okay,
I
good.
like to have my space for
Okay.
myself, and sometimes I like just to go inside my cave, stay there for a few days, and then go out to the outside world.
Yeah,
okay.
but for sure, you really want to travel around the world.
Yeah,
basically.
sure. That's pretty.
Yeah,
much
and
the
that
idea.
is the tourism
And-
gene that you have inside you.
And for tourism, for what I want to do in the future, I would like to have my own like hostel
Oh.
and a lodge.
Abroad
Nice.
or in
if
Chile?
it's possible.
Okay, yeah, I think it's pretty.
'Cause working in tourism and all of this, I always seen the flaws in all the hotels and every place that I went to. And I always wanted to fix them, but I couldn't. Now, with the title that I will get, I will have the power to do all of that.
Yeah.
And I want to give the people the experience that I would like to have.
And we are
So-
pretty sure that you will do that.
Yeah.
For sure.
Hope
Nos
so.
avisas.
Nos
Si
avisa
se
para ir a
cumple tu
visitarte.
sueño, claro, y
Obviamente
si
queremos
llegas a
un
tener-
descuento también en el hotel.
No, pero
Y esa
oh,
reservada para
ca-
todos.
Sí, recuerden que
No.
somos pobresores, please, pobresores.
Tú.
Oye, Marexa, vamos a tener que despedir a nuestro querido
No.
Enzo Rivera. Enzo Rivera.
Oh.
Maybe you finish in Italy, who knows? Marexa, la pregunta, ¿qué canción quiere este jovencita?
I would like to know.
You would
Because
like
we're
to know.
going to play a song. Actually, one of the songs is already related to the topic that we were talking about. That
Ah.
we're going to continue talking then in the show.
Okay.
And it is a song that I like a lot because it's the song with my husband.
Oh, romantic. What is the name?
Was Made for Loving You
Okay.
by Kiss.
Paulina Rubio has this version too.
Really?
Yes. I'm going to send
pero ¿por
it
qué
to
no la
you.
arruines?
Sí, sé que te carga Paulina Rubio, pero te la voy a enviar.
Oh, ¿Viste? Le vas a arruinar la canción.
Yeah,
Es la única canción romántica que he tenido de mi marido porque, bueno...
Te lo
en
arruiné,
general
te arruiné
es
el
metalero,
momento.
rockero, entonces, ¿qué canción romántica me va a dedicar? Es la única y tú la vienes a
Te
arruinar.
arruiné el momento.
Rayos.
Y, Enzo, what is your song?
Ya,
What
yo
is the
quiero
song
escuchar.
you want to listen to?
Well, I thought a lot about this. All right.
Okay.
There's a song that I really liked. It's kind of really romantic, and this is
Okay.
called "Head Over Heels" by Tears
Mira.
for Fears.
Tears for Fears.
Justo el tema.
Justo el tema, quieres
Justo el
llorar.
tema
That's good,
del
that's
amor.
good.
Tears for Fears. I like
Bueno, Marexa, tenemos que despedir a nuestro Enzo.
Bueno, está bien.
Enzo, thank you very much
It
for
was a pleasure.
being here. It was a
It
pleasure
was a
to know
pleasure
you.
for us too, and I love that you spoke English freely and without any fears to anything. So
Yeah.
I'm glad to
We're happy
get
for
to
you.
know people.
Yes.
Yes.
And we are pretty sure that your future is
Yes.
brilliant. So
Yes.
thank you for being here.
Y que te vaya excelente.
Thank you for inviting me. Nice.
Okay.
Gracias.
Vamos entonces a escuchar estos temas. Nos vemos.